What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dumb Game Channel. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Persona 5 Strikers. Gonna try and finish up this chapter, however you want to kind of break up the Persona games in your own brain. We're sending the calling card to whatever the hell her name is. Alice. There we go. I knew I'd remember. If you hear my fan in the background, I apologize. It's just hot as shit in my room right now. Gotta crank up the heat. It was fucking snowing a couple days ago. God damn it. It was the end of March. It shouldn't be snowing.
Akira Konoe, founder of Medice, announced a joint project with one-time rival company Pineapple. Tech heads.
Pineapple. I don't know why that's funny to me.
Awaiting further details with
Hey, look. Okay, folks, listen up!
Good evening. Been a while, huh?
Perhaps you remember us.
We are the Phantom Thieves. And we're back in action with a new heart in our sights. A wicked witch who treats people like toys. Alice Hiragi. You pretend you're a ray of light, but all you do is hurt people to indulge your own darkness. You're a bad person, and bad people have to be stopped. And all those desires you stole.
Tonight, we're taking them all back.
Alright, that was pretty dope.
Okay, next I'm scheduled at...
Oh shit. Probably should turn on auto.
Oh, it's the manager. Hello?
Oh, this is bad, Miss Alice. Look at the email I forwarded you.
What in the... Phantom Thieves? You're taking my desire? All the desires I've collected? No, you can't! I need those! That's what makes me the monarch! I need those to... Without those, all right. I'll wait for you. I don't want toys that don't do as they're told. I'll smash you for certain this time.
Are we not reading this? It's the return of Futaba Cannon. Hope it's a blast. Shibuya's in Phantom Thief Frenzy all over again. I'm sure Alice got her calling card by now, too. So all that's left is to wrap this up. Let's head in and finish the job we started. Why is this not voiced?
Let's go.
Right, tonight we take back the stolen desires. I mean, I get it. Persona games always have chunks that are unvoiced that irritates the shit out of me. Mostly because I think you should, you're paying for the voice actors. I get it. It costs more for the localization and everything. Voice act everything. Especially the confidant and social links and all that stuff. That especially really irritates me.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. If I'm just supposed to explore the jail, if there's a specific checkpoint I should be going to. But yeah, like I said, I don't get why you don't have that voice acting.
Times like these, I know I'm supposed to be Phantom Thief.
Hell, you have those little lines. Well, I guess those lines are just kind of repeated nonsense, so I guess it doesn't matter. You know, like with Morgana popping in there. Trying to avoid as much combat as I can.
Look, the chain goes all the way to the top. Perhaps it fell when we opened the lock. Climbing this should give us a straight shot to the birdcage of desires.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, that's just a thing with me and localizations. It bugs me.
No, not that.
Oh, okay. I was trying to avoid the spotlights, but whatever.
Whoa, that is ginormous. Why is it so big? At least it actually materialized for us. Thank goodness. Wow, that is a relief. I was worried our standard palace procedures wouldn't work. All right, Skull. Get to home.
No. Look at the size of that thing.
What do we do like that? I admit, I don't know either.
What's that?
A stripper pole? Oh,
her.
never mind.
Alice.
So, it's a fight after all.
When isn't it?
You thought you'd just sneak in like that. And what exactly do you plan on doing with those desires? Hey, you! Joker, right? Did you come back to me so you could be mine? Oh, so you really are here to steal it.
Alice Hiragi! We know all about the horrible things you've done.
You seized people's desires by force and turned them into your puppets.
You toyed with people's emotions and made them mistreat one another. You even opened up stores so you could bilk all the people you brainwashed.
We can no longer overlook the wicked changes of heart you forced on the people. The Phantom Thieves are about to beat the distortion out of you. Takamaki-san, you're so beautiful. There's no way you could understand. You have no clue what I've been through. You mean what happened to you at Shujin?
I mean, doesn't An know what that's like?
We know all of it. How you were bullied, how it was torture for you, but I still...
Oh, okay. You found out. No matter how much I hide it, the past still comes back to me. How pathetic. What a mess. That doesn't matter now. With this power, I can have everything. Everything I've always wanted. Mine.
I mean, was saying that An doesn't understand what it's like. I mean, An was not only bullied, she was almost, shall we say, sexually assaulted by a teacher at Shujin. I'm pretty sure An has. I think she knows what you went through, Alice. What? Alright, you know what? Points for the dope boss design. I gotta hand it to him. That's really cool.
She turned into some kind of rabbit!
So this really is Alice in Wonderland.
Oh my! I'm late for a very important date. Come along, come along. I have such wonders to show you.
What wonders? Ignore her, Sophie. She just wants to torture us or something.
Alice, I'm gonna make you see the light.
Aw, you seem like best buds. Any of you happen to be taking
Alright, weak to fire and wind.
Silky! Wapo! Slime! Wapo! Slime!
I'm trying to think what I want to do.
Silky! What slime? McCoy! McCoy! Slime! You're mine!
I wonder who you guys are. Takamaki-san. There's anything for Joker. Your heart.
You better watch out, Joker!
She's tough. See any weaknesses yet, Oracle? One sec. Analyzing.
Let's go!
Fire! Burn that slime right off your face!
Ah, that hurt.
Looks like you take the wind. Got any wind to send her way?
Alice, why are you doing this? You hurt so many people.
It's not my fault everyone's in love with me. What can I do if they say they only have eyes for me?
No one who's saying that means it. You're just manipulating them.
You know about all that, huh?
confetti upon the stage.
Okay. I'm actually a little surprised that hit her.
You're mine.
Thank you, Oracle! The enemy's no pushover! Targeted weakness to win!
Persona! Wapo! Slime!
Yeah, I'm gonna use Jack-o'-lantern.
Alright, moving in! Great you are! Come on, great job!
Mostly because my, I don't know, my heavy attack, yeah, is a fire move. Yeah, I don't have anybody who can... Anyone who can use wind as a follow-up.
Persona!
Come on.
Let's go. Take this.
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness! Good job, Joker! Joker, your health is bad! I'll attack you! Okay. Let's get follow-up, Sophie! You're this one! Fair warning! This one's gonna be rough! Come on, Sophie! Put the pressure! Switch it out!
Sure. Persona! I'll do it.
Oh, great, a mid-fight change in form.
Part of being like this, I was finally able to find some happiness. You here to take everything I have, just like she did? Just try me.
Oh,
Stay on guard!
who?
Whoa, holy shit!
Why is she so fast?
It's time to take you all to school!
Hey, Sil.
This is to give up.
Okay,
Alice, what made you like this?
Let's go.
You'd never get it to come at the sun.
Take this.
I've been treated like shit all my life. Shittier they were to me. Even if they saw someone getting tortured, they just lied.
where the hell is she?
Oh, trash like that. No. I'll show you that you're trash too. What's
Showtime.
no letting go? I'll turn him
Jack-o'-lantern.
and you'll
Here.
You know, I'm not a big fan of him, of the renaming of...
Thank you! It's tough. I just weak to fire. You can handle
come on, Brain.
Please do!
What was I about to say? I'm not a big fan of the renaming of Pyro Jack, or in this game, Jack-o'-lantern. I've never really liked that change.
Hopper, bet it could do some damage. Someone's withdrawn from battle. Can anybody heal her? It's powerful and strong against psychokinesis. Keep that in mind.
Not Look at me. Take this! Take this!
Yeah, doesn't work.
Fire! You can handle this! Enemy's defense is down! Go to town on him! Fair warning! This one's gonna be rough!
Fire!
Back. Oh, fudge.
Joker, you're low on stamina! Be careful!
Really, I couldn't tell I was low on stamina. Thank you.
It's powerful and strong against psychokinesis! Keep that in mind!
This is it!
Crap.
She gets first aid! What's on the way? Go kick some butt out there!
Persona! You're mine!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses!
That's why you're the leader.
Out! The hell was that? Now, get her! The enemy's no pushover! Target its weakness to wind! Joker got in a follow-up attack! Joker, your health is bad! That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused.
Just keep circling.
Your chance. It's showtime.
Come on, keep moving.
It's powerful and strong against psychokinesis. Keep that in mind.
Showtime! Jack-o'-lantern! Here! This one!
How truly marvelous.
Good thinking, Joker. Leader of the Phantom Thieves for ya. Your stamina's getting low. Watch closely how you fight. The enemy's no pushover. Target its weakness to wind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on chip damage, because I have no party left, no one can heal, no recovery items.
Alice is getting weaker. Just one more big push. Keep it up, guys.
All those girls looking down on me. They'll see you, right? Is that really what you want, Alice? Don't be stupid. I remember your real innocence. You have to remember too, Alice. Tell me.
Come on, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
What?
It's powerful and strong against psychokinesis. Keep that in mind.
Take this!
Yeah, you know, maybe Haru was a bad character to bring into this fight, especially because she's, you know, she's weak to, or because Alice, there we go, name, is strong to psychokinetic skills.
Splendid order.
Ah, fuck. What do you got next? What do you got next? Oh, fuck.
Joker, you're low on stamina. Be careful. It's powerful and strong against psychokinesis. Keep that in mind. It's tough, but it's weak to fire. You can handle this.
And back to running.
Yeah, great job. The enemy's burning up. Smear him with wind or nuclear attack.
Yeah, we're gonna avoid that move. Oh, shit.
Good thinking, Joker. That's the way, Joker. It's powerful, strong against psychokinesis. Keep that in mind. Showtime! Go for it, Joker!
Showtime! Jack-o'-lantern! Here!
I still don't know why I hate the fact that he's Jack-o'-lantern now and not Pyro Jack. I don't know why that irritates me so much. It just does. Maybe it's because I grew up with him being Pyro Jack in P3 and 4. Wait, was I know Jack Frost was in P3. Was Pyro Jack in P3? Oh God, I can't remember now. You know, I've been thinking. Weird question, to anybody out there? Are the Persona Q Labyrinth or whatever games, are they any good? You know, I mean, I've heard people say good things about them. It's just, I mean, yeah, the chibi art style is cute and all, but fuck.
Go for it, Oracle!
You're mine!
I was just saying, you know, the chibi art style and all that, it's cute, but it's just, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of my Persona games being more separate. You know, I mean, I get it, technically, all, you know, the three, I'm going to say mainline Persona games, because, yes, I know there was Personas 1 and 2, but, you know, those are, I don't want to say less popular, but they're, in my opinion, very different games to Personas 3, 4, and 5. You know, they, 3, 4, 5 added more of the life sim mechanic, so. But in 3, 4, and 5, they're all actually in the same universe. You know, 3 taking place first chronologically. Then in 4, when you're in Yasagami High with your crew there, you actually go to Gekkokan High School for some school trip or something.
Take this!
And you see one of your social links from Persona 3. She became student council president, and then in this game, when you're in the train, or in P5, when you're in the train station, you can see Rise, a photo or a poster for a movie that Rise has done. So, you know, they all take place in the same universe.
Congratulations, Joker.
Just, you know, in chronological order.
Here's Skeleton. I'd like to try it out next time.
But the reason I kind of like them separate, and I'll finish this point after this next line of dialogue. I know it's not super important, but just I want to finish this thought.
I still not be strong enough.
is that because, you know, even though they're all connected by personas and shadows and everything, like, the Midnight Hour, not the Midnight Hour, the Dark Hour, the Midnight Channel, and the Metaverse, in my opinion, are all vastly different in the way that they're handled and all that. So it's just, I like them almost kind of being self-contained, you know, not really, you know, with minor references to the others, instead of being very, you know, like the cast of 4 meeting the cast from P5. It's a thing with me. So, like I said, if anybody tells me Q Labyrinth is good, I'll maybe take a look at it sometime, but I'm just curious.
Why can't I change? I'm not the victim anymore.
Well, yeah, but now you're a bitch, so...
If you keep going, you'll just make yourself feel even worse.
How would you know? I just can't compare to someone like you, Takamaki-san. All my life, I'm no match for the real winners. And I tried so hard to change, but I was still made fun of, still bullied. I just wanted to stop being miserable. I poured my heart into fashion and worked to get so far. But then, she showed up again and started running her mouth about my past. She told everyone what a pathetic little shit I was.
I don't know why that line of dialogue makes me laugh.
All of it from
Just
her.
does.
Her boyfriend, her social circle, everything. And that still wasn't enough for me. It wasn't just her. Everyone that talked behind my back, all the people who just stood there when I was kidding. I'll destroy every single one of them.
Alice.
I still don't feel too bad for her.
This power lets me get revenge. So
I mean, I keep saying it. Just because bad things happen to you doesn't mean you get to be a shit person to everyone else. I don't believe in that sort of tit-for-tat sort of view on morals. It's just, yeah.
You became the bully.
Or maybe not morals, I guess justice would be a way,
Idiot.
so to speak.
What does that do? Now you're just as bad as the people who made you suffer.
Thank you, An. That's what I've been saying.
One of those bullies? Didn't you want to be something else? A ray of light for others. And for yourself.
But she has just said that she wanted to be like the bullies, that she wanted to bully them. I get it. They're trying to point it in more of a gray area. I get it. It's cute and all. I've said this for like 3 videos now. But I just have trouble feeling sorry for her too much.
Don't give up because of those selfish bastards!
Takamaki-san, you're right. I wanted to rescue them. All the people like me, going through the same thing. But
And see, here's my next question. We made this big spectacle about, oh, we're gonna change her heart. Like, you'd think that she'd, like, you know, she's a fashion mogul or whatever, you know, she's gonna come out and say, I've been running sweatshops or some terrible shit. But, you know, what's the public gonna do when she's like, well, you know, I've been having problems in my personal life, and I decided to change thanks to the Phantom Thieves. And everyone's like, well, that was anticlimactic. Because, I mean, technically, has she broken any laws? I mean, yes, she's done all this metaverse stuff, but, which I also, here's my next question. Is this Alice, like, real-world Alice doing this consciously, or does the shadow exist almost independently, like it did with Kamoshida and Madarame, and all of them? You know, does the shadow, you know, exist on its own plane with its own consciousness, essentially, from the real-world Alice? So, what crimes has real-world Alice done other than just kind of being a shitty person? This is just another area where this just kind of means to go, wait a minute, what?
yes, I will.
Take my tiny crown.
I I want to apologize to the people I hurt and start over.
I'm sure you can turn it around. I've been through a lot of the same things, but thanks to my best friend and the Phantom Thieves, I was able to stand up for myself and do the right thing. You're never alone. Once you're back to your real self, let's be friends, okay?
You wanna be... Really?
Uh-huh. I mean, I totally love Alice. We even share the same dream.
Thank you. I'll go back now, where I belong. But this time, I'm gonna be...
Oh, this is bad! It's coming down!
You know, in a weird way, it almost feels kind of like Persona 4, where you accept the shadow and the shadow goes back to where they came from, inside the heart of the Persona user, and it's almost the Persona user accepting all parts of themselves in a weird way. Sophia just ooh. Dude, that was a dope shot there, though. I might make that my
Did we just witness the Desires returning to their rightful owners?
Oh my god, did you see the name of that trophy?
Everyone who got a desire disappeared afterward.
So we're going back to dealing with the 7 deadly sins, because again, that was what the all the villains in P5 they all represented. They each represented a 7 deadly sin. Lust, greed. It's lust. I think lust, greed. Kaneshiro was gluttony. I can't remember which one was greed again. It's so weird because Madarame, Kaneshiro, and Okumura could all, in my opinion, be considered greed, except they're not. It's because I think holy shit, because I think was Madarame. I can't remember who was greed. I know Kaneshiro was gluttony, even though it's the gluttony for money instead of food. It's a whole fucking thing. I've talked about that before, but it looks like they're going back. So she was lust apparently. So I'm gonna guess we're gonna have the cage or whatever of all the other deadly sins.
I hope that means their real-life counterparts are returning to normal.
Sorry about that tangent.
Yes, you're right. Wait, what the... What is it, Mona-chan?
Is it weird that it's not collapsing?
It's not collapsing.
There you go.
That desire blew up, like... No, just look around. Now that you mention it...
Whenever we stole a treasure, we'd have to leave the metaverse entirely, right?
Yeah, we always had to haul ass out of there.
That is most assuredly not happening now. If anything, it's grown eerily quiet.
So if the Monarch is toppled and the Desires are all returned, the jail still doesn't collapse? It would appear that palaces are different from this jail after all.
There's a chance we haven't actually resolved the issue yet.
I wonder how Alice will react to this. Could we find out when we get back to the real world? It'd be nice if she could recall what happened here, but no one shares memories with their shadows.
Think she might talk to Panther?
Huh? Me?
Okay, so that did answer my question. That Shadow Alice was talking about how, she has this power everything. So yes, this isn't even like Shido, who was trying to use the metaverse for political gain, and I'm not saying Kaneshiro used his was using the metaverse for his personal gain, but he was doing illegal activities anyway, so making his shadow confess, to return to the body and then confess that, it still made sense. In this case, what laws is, I'll ask it again, what laws is real world Alice breaking? Yes, morally, she's corrupt in a lot of the stuff, but she's not doing anything illegal. So what is she going to confess to her crimes or whatever if the Shadow was doing everything? And because real world Alice won't retain the memories of Shadow Alice. I'm sorry, but this is just a massive plot hole to me.
Yeah.
Unless somebody can explain it in a way that makes sense. This is what I'm seeing here.
She did say that she loves her.
Yeah. I mean, it was worth going that far for her to come to her senses. Alice really is a one-of-a-kind talent, and her dream is definitely something worth fighting for. I just hope she can remember how that dream first made her feel, so she can bring that feeling to the people who need it. I don't know if there's anything I can do to help her, but I at least want to be there for her.
Fascinating.
What's up, Sophie?
Just as the Phantom Thieves predicted, Alice Hiragi appeared to change her logic. This would not be possible had we simply defeated her. How did you predict the outcome?
We didn't really predict it. Being able to change is what makes someone human.
Someone is human because they can change. The human heart is much more complicated than expected, isn't it? Just when you think you've grown beyond your pain, the smallest thing can bring you all the way back down again. The human heart is indeed difficult to comprehend. It's filled with mysteries.
Well, you're pretty high up there on the mystery charts yourself, Sophie, my dear.
No, I'm...
Sophie, humanity's companion, right? We get it.
You got it, Skull.
Oh my god, she's so fucking adorable. God damn it, she is my favorite character now. I don't care. Makoto, you are still best girl. I love you and all that, but oh my god, Sophie is the cutest.
I'd like to check on the real world, Alice.
Yeah, let's get going.
Hey! Ann was very angry with Shadow Alice earlier. By the end, though, she appeared happy. Why is that? Wasn't she angry at Alice? Okay. Anger is not just for hurting people. It is also able to save people.
Sometimes.
Consider. Anger saved Alice. If someone is in the wrong, anger can be used to show them the error of their ways. The human heart is such a mystery. But thanks to you, I've gained valuable experience. Thank you. I hope to learn more from you.
Says the girl with heart pigtails.
And now for the hottest meet and greet. Alice Hiragi has returned as our special guest. Miss Alice, thank you so much for coming on today, despite the last visit's conclusion. From what I hear, there's something you wish to share?
Yes. I need to confess something. The incident that occurred with the previous hosts. That was all my fault. I forced him to proclaim his love for me during a live broadcast. When I heard he was engaged to his co-host, I just wanted to ruin their relationship.
Okay, okay. Question. How are you going to explain you forced him to do it?
Miss Alice.
And they're not the only ones. Anytime I see a happy woman, I just get so jealous. I do whatever it takes to ruin their lives.
Is this a prank or something?
All of my past managers tried so hard to stop me. But then I'd lash out at them too, and and I'd assault them until they backed down.
Well, okay, actually, you know what? I was saying that she didn't have any, she wasn't committing any crimes, but I guess she was assaulting her managers. A little minor compared to some of the other stuff we've dealt with in the past in these games, but whatever.
The only reason I've changed managers is because my last one had a total breakdown.
Wait, is this real?
Everything I've said here is the truth. I'm sure all of it is easy enough to prove now.
I still can't get over how ridiculous her outfit is. Like, we're having this serious, like, talk, and you're here dressed like a character out of a fucking children's book. I know, technically Alice in Wonderland, like, the Disney version, not the real Alice in Wonderland version, because I know that one's a little darker.
I've lied, and it hurt so many people. And I'm just so sorry for it all.
Is this the Phantom Thieves?
I'm the one who did it all. No one but me did these horrible things. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Cut! Cut! Right now! Dump to standby!
This is gonna blow way up. That news lady even name-checked the Phantom Thieves.
Well, yeah, you weren't subtle with your calling card, though.
Right. We may have gone through something quite different from a palace. There's no mistaking Alice had a change of heart.
The people with the stolen desires seem to be normal again, too. It's all over the internet.
My son was about to blow our savings on Alice merch, but the Phantom Thieves rescued him. Thank you, Phantom Thieves.
I'm just seeing a lot of I want my money back. Well, we sure can't help him there.
I'm not sure everyone's actually a victim here.
Nevertheless, mission complete.
I wonder what'll happen to Alice next.
It's probably next to impossible for her to make it in the industry now. Her scandal is big news.
No matter why she did it, there are still consequences for her actions.
But if Alice really can find that feeling she had when she first discovered fashion, I think she'll be okay. She can still be a ray of light for others, even if she has to find another way to shine.
That reminds me, we should still try to press her for info. She might know something that we still don't. But do we actually have a chance of meeting her now? I imagine her day-to-day life's become quite the mess.
Jeez, that's a good point. Her agency isn't going to want anything to do with her.
An enlightening conversation as always in here.
I guess I just have such a...
What's up? How's it hanging, folks?
I just have such a weird thing with how this all shut down. Like, you know, I'm seeing her break down in tears. You know, we're playing the sad music. It's just, with some of the, I keep comparing this to P5 proper, but of all the confessions that we had in that game, the stuff we're seeing here just seems like pocket change. Like, oh, I'm such a bad person, and I'm this, and I'm that. Okay, fine. We literally shot a god in the face. I'm pretty sure that happened. You know, there was, you know, all the stuff with, you know, we took down corrupt politicians and gangsters and, you know, all this, like, really serious shit. Now we just stopped somebody who was morally in the wrong. It just, nah.
Aw, you again, Gramps?
Hey, I won't deny I'm older than you guys, but...
I'll stop harping on it, but it's still gonna bug me. I'll ring a little bell every time it does.
Your minds are set, don't you?
To what are you referring?
Don't play stupid. I gave you solid intel, yeah?
Yes, but that's...
Well, that's good news. Looks like I'll be getting my own in return.
Your own what?
I came here today for your response to my offer. You know, the deal.
We already told you we don't work with cops.
And what if I tossed in a little bonus? Such as running some questions by Alice for you. You were just saying you wanted info from her, right?
That's accurate.
But Alice already confessed to messing with people on live TV. Our names have been cleared.
Yeah, what she said. We don't need you for shit.
If only that were true.
What do you mean by that? How is this case not closed?
Oh, it is far from closed. This change of heart epidemic is happening all over the country. And we know they can't all be Alice's victims. Therefore, you still have plenty to get pinned on you, don't you? Not only that, you already know how badly you've stirred the pot. That little calling card stunt's fired up the public more than ever.
Yeah, I can't believe our little group here hasn't figured out that would probably cause a little bit of an uproar. Also, I'll say it again, god damn it, I love Zenkichi. The performance here, man, kicking ass.
These change of heart cases have to be the Phantom Thieves. It's the only thing I hear down at the station now. Do you really not realize how dangerous a position you're in right now?
What bullshit? What the hell did we do?
Calm down. Why do you think I offered you that deal? If I wanted to, I could cuff you and take you in right now. The reason I'm not is because I believe you are not the culprit. To catch the true perpetrator, I need your help. As in the person controlling Alice behind the scenes. The MO in this recent epidemic doesn't mesh with the Phantom Thieves' ideology. The motives also appear very different. These are two separate cases. At least, that's what I believe.
May we have a moment to ourselves? We'd like to discuss it first.
Sure, I'll be right outside. Just holler when you're ready for me.
Now this is unexpected. We assumed Alice's confession would clear our names.
Damn it. So they really weren't just trolling.
What is it?
When I was searching the web, I noticed some people saying weird stuff was happening here and there, similar to what we've seen so far. Almost none of them made the news, and it seems like everyone's just trying to ignore it.
What Gramps is saying is probably not bullshit after all.
What should we do? If they decide to scapegoat us, we'll never be able to clear our names.
They're not even changing hearts for the same reasons as us.
If there really are other brainwashing incidents out there, that would mean there are more jails. Do you think there could be more monarchs out there too?
And what would we do? Considering what we've gathered, going along with that man could be a viable option.
Are we seriously gonna trust that dude?
What other choice do we have? At the very least, his intel about Alice was useful.
What do you say?
Oh shit, wrong button.
You're right. All we can do now is accept his deal.
No, wait. Even if we do level with him, how would we explain it? If he's going to understand what we've been doing, he'll have to learn about the metaverse. Do you think he'll even believe us?
We have no choice but to make him believe. Otherwise, it's our leader on the line.
But the metaverse, the jail, how do you think we're gonna get some thick-headed cop to buy that?
It seems our only choice is to take him to the jail.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that the most obvious answer?
Any other way for him to avoid getting arrested? We have one playable card in our hand. We just have to go along with it for the time being.
All right, we'll do it. It's not like we have any alternative.
Let's hope it's not our undoing.
Ah, shit. We gotta stay prepared for the worst case.
I'll call him back in. Come on back. We're ready for you.
Did you even have to get up to call him back in?
That was quicker than I expected. So, what say you all?
There's a place we need to show you. Follow us.
I see. A jail full of shadows. With a monarch seizing desires, was it? All right. What say we go get you tested for drugs now? If you're gonna fantasy to sell me, maybe try a little less spice next time?
Just save it for now. We're about to take you into the cognitive world.
Cognitive world?
Follow us.
Huh? Where to exactly? So, are you gonna answer me, or... What? What is... This isn't real.
Everything here is real. Every last bit you can see.
Whoa. What happened? What are those outfits for?
Yep, just about what I expected.
This is our Phantom Thief attire.
What even is this? Where am I?
Questions. This is a jail. You are currently located within a jail.
Wait, who are you?
I am Sophie, humanity's companion. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to... What?
Chill out, Zenkichi. You've got to keep yourself together.
Yeah, right. I can't be losing my shit, like...
Imagining a talking... Yeah, there you go.
Not a monster cat. I am Morgana.
Do you finally believe we've been telling you the truth?
The hell? How much did I drink last night? This just has to be a dream. I'm still passed out.
You holding up there, Gramps?
No need to worry. He's merely having a meltdown.
That still sounds rather worrisome.
Looks like we blew his mind.
Oh, brother. I suppose we may as well head back now.
How did this... What's happened to me? Did I drive myself crazy trying to crack this case?
It's pretty fun watching him lose it.
His brain probably overloaded and he can't catch up. Why'd we even bother explaining it all beforehand?
We all reacted similarly during our first time. Ah, such innocence.
Get a hold of yourself, Gramps.
Oh my god, she's adorable.
How long do you need to get it together? Come on, Earth to Zenkichi.
Huh? Oh, right. Right. Get it together. This cat said my name! Wait, are you that monster cat?
Yell that in public. Awesome.
Not a monster or a cat. Told you I am Morgana.
Since you're cognizant of Morgana speaking in the metaverse, you can understand him here now, too.
Cats can talk if I'm cognizant of it? That's really something.
I think he's going to need a little more time to process all of this.
First off, sorry for losing my cool like that. I think I get what's going on, though. Actually, none of it makes any sense to me. But I'm going to strive to understand.
If we're going to make a deal, then that will make us conspirators. Conspirators have to vow never to betray one another's trust.
So, you already know how all this works. All right. Your trust is repaid with mine. Help me figure out this nationwide change of heart business, and I'll make sure you're all protected. As long as you cooperate, I won't allow the police to lay a finger on you. That's my vow. Oh, man. So he's really real, huh? In that case, I'm gonna cut right down to it and ask for your help with a similar incident. PubSec has their eyes on Sapporo right now because of all the change of heart cases there. I need you in Sapporo Central City by August 8th.
Why does it need to be the 8th?
Our suspect's out of the country on a business trip until then. We're kicking off the investigation within the hour of their arrival back home.
I see. Very well.
So it's likely this suspect in Sapporo is another monarch, like Alice.
That could be. If so, then I'd have to ask you guys to handle it.
So, we're heading to Sapporo Central in Hokkaido, huh? This'll be quite the little trip for us.
Word of caution? You'll definitely want to avoid any sort of public transportation. You're gonna want to either drive or hoof it.
Why is that?
You revived the Phantom Thieves to deal with Alice. Any potential monarch will have heard about it. The way they see it, you're a real problem. Especially if you go after their own desires.
They're definitely all on high alert now. They may even try to get rid of us.
There's no way to know who's brainwashed until after they act. What if one of them was the pilot of your plane?
But if we can't fly, how do we get to Sapporo?
Find a car you can use. That'd be safest.
You're not gonna set us up with one?
Sorry, but I've got to keep this investigation top secret. Any aid would just leave a trail back to this deal of ours. Oh, and one more thing. Don't worry about the Alice thing. I'll fill you in once I'm done grilling her. Well, here's to a solved case.
Same here, Zenkichi.
Right. Sorry I called you a monster cat, Kitty.
Oh, you'll be sorry.
Okay. You didn't go crazy. This is real, Zenkichi.
All right, you know what? Some of the weird plot stuff that I have an issue with aside, I do like the plot. Like, how to put it? I mentioned the plot stuff aside, I like the plot, but I do. It's fun. I like the characters, the interactions, the setups, and everything. It's just like I said, the whole thing with Alice, I still think is just they're hamming it up a little bit too much. But whatever. Like I said, I'd ring a bell when it annoyed me. Ring, ring.
I mean, Hokkaido? Really? There goes our vacation down the drain.
Ain't this stuff happening all over Japan anyways? Even if we do solve this one, we're just gonna get sent off to some other city.
A traveling venture in cooperation with public security. I admit it doesn't sound all bad. We should stop by Kyoto as well.
Find that silver lining, Inari. This trip isn't for our enjoyment. The case will still be our primary objective.
But it's still summer vacation. Can't we have just a little fun?
Yeah, the 8th is way off from now. We can still do all kinds of shit before then.
Oh, I'd like to experience some regional cuisines. Yeah, sushi for me.
Oh dear. We can cut loose after the case is closed.
That being said, we should go over some things before we move on to the trip. First up is Emma. It seems like an ordinary app at first, but now we know that it has a hidden function that can access jails.
Yeah, totally the same thing.
To think something like that is being used nationwide, it sends a chill down my spine.
The app itself is fine though, right? I mean, you can just delete it if you want. Plus, all the keyword and friend list functions work fine. If the app just let everybody slip into jails, wouldn't the whole country basically be pure chaos already?
We've all registered as friends on it, but that didn't do anything strange in and of itself.
Where did this app come from anyway?
It's run by a Japanese company called Mediz. They're an international IT firm. We're talking tens of thousands of employees.
That's quite the large-scale operation. With those numbers, they have to be a top-tier international enterprise.
So is this some evil mega corporation making jails or something?
But we can't use Emma the same way Alice did.
Well, maybe that's because we all got pure hearts, or something.
Moron.
There's a possibility that Alice had a special version of Emma.
You know what? Now that I think about it, because earlier I was saying that, wait a minute, Alice didn't know that her shadow was doing things. Actually, I think I was wrong on that. To anybody who's been commenting, hey, AJ, shut the fuck up, you're wrong. I think in real time, I think I've kind of figured out, because with what they were saying, how Alice was using Emma, I actually do remember, because when Alice met the protagonist, when he was hanging out with An, she remembered handing him the card with her friend ID whatever thing to him, and was kind of wondering why he wasn't such a freaked out zombie. So I guess here's my I'm like I said, I'm shooting in the dark here. So they know that they're using something, but do they know about the metaverse and the jails and the shadows? I guess that's a little more unclear, but you know what? Maybe I'll retract some of my criticism there, because I now that I think about it, I think she did know about that she was doing something using Emma. So okay, I'll give it a pass.
What makes you say that?
Excuse me.
Just an idea. I'm grasping at straws over here.
But it is a possibility.
If I got a hold of Alice's phone somehow, I should be able to see if her version of Emma is anything special.
Really? We should ask Inspector Hasagawa if he could confiscate it for us. I'll reach out to him later over it.
All right, next topic, the jail. Each palace collapsed after the treasure inside was stolen. But the jail is still in Shibuya. Not only that, but the palaces are the manifestations of their rulers' cognitions. But that's not true at all in jails. Humans can have their desires seized from their shadows there.
And that would cause terrible things to occur to them in the real world.
When you put it all together like that, don't it sound even worse than the palaces?
If these other bizarre incidents across Japan are genuine changes of heart, that means there are probably more jails out there.
There could be quite a few of them, considering how impossible it is to report on every incident.
So, we're working with the police to try and clear our names, but is that really enough?
How do you mean?
If the jails are as dangerous as we've seen, then wouldn't it be bad to just leave them alone if stuff as awful as what happened in Shibuya is happening all over? Aren't we the only ones who can stop it?
That's right. You're absolutely right.
Yes, it's our job to save people suffering helplessly.
And give people courage.
Was that how it worked?
Yeah, only the Phantom Thieves can do it. Great speech, Lady Ann. You've got us all fired up.
You know, did the developers consciously make Futaba sit like L? Like, is it a blatant Death Note reference, or is it just
Jailbreak spree along the way?
it just kind of works out that way?
Find the other jails.
Yes?
It'll only take us about 1,000,000 years.
I believe it may be time for the Sophia show.
Ooh, check the super AI.
I can detect any jails in the vicinity by scent.
For real?
By scent?
A jail emits a distinct signature. When I enter a jail's range, I can sense it.
Sophia, that is nuts!
Praise accepted.
Oh my god.
There is still much we do not understand. But at least we now have a course of action.
Yeah, this is gonna be...
You're right. We deserve to enjoy ourselves along the way.
All that's left is to secure our transportation.
If this is going to fit all of us, won't it have to be pretty big?
We'll just have to rent something. Oh, who knows what it'll cost us?
Money is no object to us. The prize funds for my most recent contest entry have finally come.
Oh, keep your snack money to yourself.
Well, we cut a deal with someone in the police. Maybe they'll help pay for our investigation. Nah, no way.
Zenkichi already said no.
I'm getting this feeling that Sojiro mentioned something along those lines once. Let's go ask him.
Isn't that called a... Is it... Would this technically be a Deus Ex Machina? That he just so happens to have...
Talking to someone about big transportation or something the other day?
Oh, you mean the guy I know with the camper? Yeah, he was whining about never having the time to use it. How it's just collecting dust.
Sojiro, that's it! Please go borrow that camper for us, please.
Does this have anything to do with what you guys are getting blamed for?
Yes.
Then I guess I don't have a choice. I'll give him a call. Sit tight till tomorrow.
Yeah, now there's our chief. So considerate.
But listen up. No getting too wild out there, all right? And are you all set with travel funds and whatnot?
Yes, we'd all been saving up for summer vacation.
Once art drove me to rags, but now it has propelled me to riches.
Yeah, we gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know if Deus Ex Machina is the right term. I know there is a literary term for it, but yeah, it's just one of those situations in which...
This is turning into some kind of coming-of-age flick.
Thank you, Zenkichi. But yeah, this is it's one of those situations where something that's never been referenced in the story with all these characters now just suddenly pops up and whatever.
Wait, are you guys and girls actually gonna sleep in that thing together?
No worries. The boys are all sleeping on the roof.
And we've got Makoto and her Fist of Justice with us if someone tries anything funny.
Oh, and I'm very handy with an axe.
Yeah.
I still have issues with her and the axe, but I've talked that to death in the other series.
These sisters are really doing it for themselves. Fine. Right. Here you go.
Oh, excuse me. That was funny.
Hey, that's important evidence. No breaking it. Got that?
So, how was Alice anyway?
She was pretty upfront about the whole heart-changing situation. When people registered her as a friend on Emma, she noticed they'd suddenly grow obedient to her. At first, she was just curious what was going on. But she says she got such a thrill from making people do her bidding, she couldn't stop herself.
Okay, so she didn't know the specifics. She didn't know the specifics, but she knew she could use... Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a pass for some of my criticism. Yeah.
Was there anything else?
The only other thing she did was apologize. That's all we got. But it does seem like she was telling me the truth.
So she didn't actually know anything about the jails or desires.
Well, I have to say, I wouldn't have bought one bit of it if you hadn't shown me what you did.
What in the hell?
What is it? Did you find something?
I thought I'd find some unique aspect to Alice's version of Emma. But nope. This is just the standard commercial version. It hasn't even been tampered with.
So we got nothing out of this?
I didn't say that. I did find traces of some snooping in her phone.
What do you mean?
Someone was monitoring Alice's activity, either her smartphone usage in general or her Emma usage specifically.
So, like...
Oh, we wish. I'm gonna teach them all about this stuff for future cases.
If it wasn't public security, does that mean there's still someone out there involved with this incident?
Do you see anything revealing the Monitor's origins?
Somewhere within the country. That's all I get from this.
Getting even that's quite the feat. You're real good, kid.
Never underestimate the techie of the Phantom Thieves.
So someone was tracking Alice. Who could it be?
One thing at a time. This isn't our only case to work. I'm sure we'll find more leads as we investigate the incidents.
Finally, someone to tell them to worry about what you can at the moment.
With the meetup location. Time to return this phone to its rightful owner.
So Alice could put people in her jail because she was a monarch. Is that about right?
Since it didn't seem to be her version of Emma's doing, that seems correct.
I get where you're coming from, but we still shouldn't jump to conclusions. Like Zenkichi said, there's still plenty to look into.
That's true. We don't know enough about what's happening. We should gather more intel.
Hey, you guys still together? Then come on outside. Check out your wheels. Yo.
Well, here's your wheels. This is the camper? Why is this not voiced? Whoa, it's like 3 times more badass than I expected.
Beautiful.
This retro design is so simple, yet so elegant.
Thanks.
It looks old. Come on. Hey, don't go jinxing yourselves. I found the make and model online. This is a Vulcan Retro Life. It is 4 beds and a rooftop tent. There are enough power outlets for everyone, as well as cooking appliances for any culinary needs. Yeah, we couldn't have asked for anything better. That's our chief for you. Love the interior. Reminds me of American diners in the 1950s. I hope I can actually drive something this big. It's got little quirks, but I'm sure you'll get used to them quick enough. Till then, though, make sure you drive carefully, okay? Well, I guess I can't really park this here, can I? I'll go move this to the nearest lot. You go finish your packing.
That's true.
All right, let's disband for now and regroup once we're ready to roll out.
Hey.
Well, good job getting packed up for this trip. Anything else you think we'll need? So if so, better go buy it now. Once we're all set, we should say our goodbyes to the chief and head out. Somewhere I want to go before I head out. Should check it out. Outside. Okay. Well, we'll go do that in the next video. I want to say, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Social media is in the description. Like, comment, you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned more next time. Until then, my name's AJ Gills. This is the Gaming Channel. I'm out.